Hi YouTubers, Monday Family Man. Hope you're doing well. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Westek wall switch transmitter and receiver. This is good for put a switch somewhere where you might not have one. For instance, if you have an elderly parent or loved one and you need to have a switch by the bed, this is a great option for you. Or in my case, I needed a switch for the bathroom for my 2-year-old daughter, where it was too high for her, so I needed something a little bit lower, which I'll show you in just a little bit. So let's go ahead and do the review, and I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, so this is the Westek wall mount switch and receiver, which I bought from Home Depot for about $15. I've also seen it on Amazon under a different name called Westek wall mount switch and plug-in receiver, which is around close to $18. I actually bought this in the store. I was looking for something that can go in my daughter's bathroom, since the kid switch, which I'll show you a little bit later, would not work in her bathroom. So you can here's the receiver. Alright, and you plug in your light here, and it is only 2-prong. So if you have a 3-prong light, this will not work without an adapter. It's about 1 1/3 inch from the back of it to the front of it, not including the prongs. So if you do have a space that you're limited, you do want to keep that in mind, that this is 1 1/3 inch. And what's nice is that the switch does look like a normal switch. I originally thought this was just a snap cover, but these are actually plastic screws which you have to unscrew to get into the inside to replace the battery, which I'll show you in a second. But to get it on the wall, instead of screwing on the wall, I just put some command strips on the back, which is just the Velcro command strips, so I don't have to damage the wall. One thing you notice here is that it says channel code F. Okay, so if you're using more than one in your house, when you're shopping in the store, make sure you get a different unit that has a different letter, so they don't interfere with each other. So on the front, I'll show you that I'll unscrew the 2 screws. Okay, now that it's open, you can take off the front cover, and underneath you'll see the inside guts, where you can see inside that there is a battery, which is a LR23A battery. Most of these batteries you find in like a wireless doorbell or anything wireless, wireless switch or anything like this. So you see the toggle switch right here, a button right here, and a button right there. And one thing that I noticed, which I didn't know when I bought it, the toggle switch works both ways, meaning that even if you press down twice, it will turn it on and turn it off, or if you press the top, it will turn it on and turn it off. It's not like a normal switch where you have to press it one way to turn it on and one way to turn it off. Let me go show you how I use it in my daughter's bathroom. Being the main bathroom just for my toddler, I want her to be able to come in here and turn on the light and use the toilet by herself. But as you can see here, the light switch is approximately 3 feet off the ground, which a toddler cannot reach. I originally wanted a kid switch, but because of the control panel for the floor heat is in the way, I cannot put a kid-friendly switch on there like she has in her bedroom, like this. So in her bedroom she had this kid switch which she can reach and turn on and turn off the light as she wishes. So in the bathroom, since I could not install a kid switch, I had to come up with something else. Did some shopping around, and then that's when I found the Westek wireless plug-in receiver and switch, which I'll show you how I have that set up. So what I did was just buy a cheap light fixture, plugged in the Westek receiver into the wall, plugged the light into the receiver, And then I mounted the kid switch down towards halfway towards the floor so my daughter could reach it. So once she presses this button, the light automatically turns on. Presses again, turns off.
Alright, so in review, I actually only give the Westek wireless switch and receiver a 7. And I say that because of the switch, the toggle switch. It's actually very hard to press to turn it on for a 2-year-old or even a 3-year-old. Possibly when she's 4 years old, she might be able to turn it on. So that's something to remember if you're looking forward to using this for your child. For elderly, probably can get away with it depending on their strength. So give this a 7. I think it's definitely worth $15. Might even come down in price, but I would like to see them to put in an easier switch. So until next time, remember to love, have fun, be prepared, and smile.